Some people have a problem with the female form again. I'm Mecca. If I don't make sense, it's because I had a migraine. Use the Teespring code for the Teespring store to help with the Vegas fund if we end up... I think I want to end up going. I don't know. They're saying I need Rob for this. Well, go grab him. Go grab him. Comic books. You know I don't read them or care. Oh, and here's the issue, though. Women have a female form. And I am so sick and tired of little male feminists going around deciding that you can't. Now, I've heard this comic artist. So I guess he's the comic artist who drew the chick from Spider-Man. All right, great. That's how women will look. Women do. I mean, I've seen TikTok videos. That's how women look. They look like this on Twitch. They look like this in the real world, especially, when they're trying to aspire to be these perfection versions of these, comic book characters, these curvaceous ones. I don't have a problem looking at the female form. You don't have a problem looking at the female form. Apparently, ring SJW types do. I guess this guy, this J. Scott Campbell dude, is also a ring SJW. So, I made a mistake when I jumped in and defended stuff. I did delete the tweet because I don't want to seem like I'm coming across defending an individual here. I wanted to definitely state and stress, though, that I am so tired as a non-feminist woman who appreciates men and women, appreciates the female form, appreciates the male form. Also, there's some very, very nice looking male form figures out there. When you redraw the character to, cover up and hide and be less, idealistic, you're really only doing it to appease the type of people who don't speak for all women anyway. Not only that, it kind of looks like the arm is attached after the sleeve. It doesn't look like her arm's coming out of the sleeve. It looks like it's attached to it. So it doesn't even look nearly as good as the original because, it just doesn't look as good. When I saw this tweet thread coming through, though, and I kept seeing people arguing about this, the one I did notice, and I'm gonna scroll down here. The one I did notice, and I did respond to, but I did delete it because I didn't want to just pile in and defend somebody accidentally who I don't really care one way or another what they say. But my point's gonna stand, so I'm gonna make the point now. It was to this tweet right here. Misogyny in comic book art is very much an issue. I mean, people keep saying that, but the rest stuff cotton into their ears or take things out of context to justify defensive responses. Maddening. It's a shame to lose people over this topic. I had to cut off 2 guys over this. Yeah, whatever. Here's the problem. Here's the thing I have with men who think that misogyny is an issue in the comic book industry. It is, and it's coming from you. It's coming from you. You don't get to speak on behalf of all women, right? Some women want the more voluptuous forms. Some women want to look more curvaceous. Some women want something more. There's a reason why I do this on my videos and thumbnails, and I know the YouTube's gonna... No, we're stressing a point here. There's a reason for these things. It is part of evolution. It is why chefs wipe the bowl when they're serving you something, just so it looks a little bit better. It's why, I bother to dye my roots and stuff. It's because it's going to look a little better, a little more aesthetically appealing. You're predisposed genetically and evolutionary to want to procreate. That is the meaning of life. That is 42. Is to procreate, reproduce, learn, level up, evolve, advance, max out your stats. That is why we are here. And these sort of people, these are the people I have a real problem with. These male feminist types who think that they're allowed to speak on behalf of women. I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect of this. You don't get to speak on behalf of me. You're a man. You don't get to speak on what women want, period. All right? Not only that, people like Anita Sarkeesian don't get to speak on behalf of all women. This is the problem with SJW bullshit. This is the problem right here, is that these people have this idea that there is one set of rules that everybody is going to follow based on their gender, based on their ethnicity, based on all of these things. And that's not the case, all right? If you want a more conservative, button-up, pearl-clutching, buttoned up to here sort of comic book, and why do I say conservative? Because that was always the more conservative side of things, were the people who were buttoned up, the Puritans, the wealthy elite puritanical pearl clutchers who went around reading and trying to cancel and ban everything. They went around complaining everything was satanic for a minute. They went around complaining things were too sexualized. Yes, and they're doing the same thing now. Exactly the same thing now. These are the same people. So by a male, first off, trying to speak on behalf of women is actually very, very sexist. You don't get to speak for me. You don't get to speak on behalf of women. And there's a lot of women out there who want to see it or want to dress up like that. That is none of your business. You are part of the problem. You should cancel your own damn self before you speak. You do not speak for women. You are a male feminist, which is the worst of the worst forms of sexism. Is these male feminists who think that they can tell a woman how to think or what to say. Oh, I'm so tired of it. I get really, really tired of it. So, do you guys have any thoughts on this? I don't like defending people and jumping into fights, and that's why I deleted the tweet, because I didn't know who I was defending. I didn't know what I was defending. And I can admit that. I can admit that I'm not nearly knowledgeable enough of the backstory and the history and the political affiliations and the leanings and the tribes and the Twitter beefs of these comic book artists. I know who Mary Jane is from the movies. I know who Spider-Man is from the movies. I know that there's comic books of them. I've never read them, and I can admit that. So that's why I deleted the tweet. The sentiment still stands, though. These male feminists don't speak on behalf of us, and I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Crap. Mega crap.